movement on the line. Looks like they're pushing out the breakers. The big jump before the move. First and 5 now from the 42-yard line for the Titans. Reminder they're led by their big running back, number 20, Nick Brubaker, with 471 yards on the season so far. Here's Brubaker, but stacked up by the breakers. They're ready. A little exchange on the backfield will slow it down, and breakers are ready for it. Look like one of our captains, number 23, Xavier Brooks, on the top. So 2nd and 5 for the Titans. Bob Gardner, Jack Cooper with the tackle, bring up 3rd and 5 for the Titans. Breaker defense looking stout early.
Let's go, let's go! One more!
Great job right there. Number 16. Racing moves on the tackle. That's a loss of 4 for the Tigers. That'll bring up the punt unit. Brady Stringer back to get the return for the Breakers. Nice end over end kick by the Titans. Brady Stringer forced for the fair catch. Breakers will finally start their first possession at their own 26-yard line. Great job by the defense. Once again, Breaker offense led by junior quarterback Jack Hurst, averaging 236 yards per game in the air. They'll set up 3 wide to our side, start 1st and 10 for the Breakers. That's a quick hitter to line pocket. That's good for 6. Got timeout on the field. Tackled by Zach Thomas by the Titans. We'll see what the flag is. Looking for the signal from the white patch. Aaron Gibson, umpire.
Let's throw that before the play!
And here we go. Here's the call. Looks like illegal touching.
What is that? You can't tackle!
Might have been a covered up receiver. Not allowed to catch the ball. So that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Lost it down. 2nd and 15 now for the Breakers.
I remember my first game!
All right, moving into the far side of the field hash, and here we go. A choppy beginning here for the Breakers, but they're getting the call, 2nd and 15. almost a nice pass completion up the seam to Stringham. We'll bring up 3rd and 15 for the Breakers. Good coverage by the Titans there to force the incompletion. Looked like number 8, Riker Donahue, with the coverage. Breakers to their patented no huddle offense, hurry up offense, 3 wide, looking for a first down. And fumble on the snap, Hurst covers quickly. That will be a loss of yardage, and punt team coming out for the Breakers. Dean Smith back to punt for the Breakers. Braden Baca at the 50-yard line, set to return for the Titans. Great job by Dean Smith. Rugby-style punt. Runs to his right, boots it, gets a nice breaker roll. Goes all the way down to the 37, the original line of scrimmage where Titans took over not 2 minutes ago. See if the Breaker defense is up to the challenge once again. Titans right to the line, right away. Going spread on their own offense with Nick Brubaker set in the back. Yes. Degbor finds Brubaker in the flat, but Breakers are right there, and there's a flag on the field. Tackle was made by number 11, Bob Gardner. Looks like a rocket passer. After the pass was made, tackle was hit, and that is 15 yards. And now push the ball all the way to Breaker territory, 47-yard line. Deco rolls out. He does find his receiver. That's number 88, Chase Porter. There is a gain of 3 or 4 on the play. That'll get Brady the 43-yard line of the Breakers. Like Brady Stringham was in on the tackle. Now it'll be 2nd and 6, 2nd and 1, 6 for the Titans. Breakers jump. Titans with this quick shift made the Breakers jump for a 5-yard penalty. That is not going to be good enough for a first down, but it'll be close. 2nd and a long 2 for the Titans.
Watch the motion!
Degbor will run to the sidelines. So we remember they run a dual quarterback set. So probably Vaughn Steiner back in at quarterback for Degbor on the short 2nd and 1. No, here he comes. Degbor back in. He's the close tackle for the Breakers. He shed the block and met Brubaker to the hole. No gain on the play. Big 3rd and 2 for the Titans. This Breaker defense, well scouted, playing a great job so far. Quick handoff. Bootmaker, did he get there, folks? Breakers met him in the line once again. That was hugely stuffing him at the line. And they're going to say 4 down, and they're right to the ball. 4 inches. Push is good enough. Titans with their first down of the game. Great job by the Breakers, though, but that was a great job by the Titans quickly to get to the ball and the quarterback's lead. And that'll set up 1st and 10 inside the Breakers 35 yards. Quarterback back there rolls left, but hit Boston with a big hit in the flat. It looks like there is a penalty on the play after that big collision. Couldn't tell what happened, but we will get the call. We got personal foul face mask on the Breakers after that big collision. Must have grabbed the face mask. That is a 15-yard penalty. Bringing up a first, second and inches. So I'm not sure, but play action down the seam. Touchdown. That is Owen Sturrett, tight end, down the seam. Nice find by Degmore. Play action pass. Taco Breakers now. They're in a quick formation. Going for 2. Wide snap behind the line.
Be ready!
Must have been lined up correctly because the referee said, yes, that's good for 2. And the Titans take the lead, 8-7, with 4:38 left in the first quarter. This is a great time to thank our sponsors, ladies and gentlemen. There's our sponsors for their generous support. The Laguna Beach High School football program. You'll see their signs on the fence lined up all the way down. We want to name out a few of them. First, Doriana Jewelry. Thank you for sponsoring us. Ballesteros Real Estate Group. Inval Real Estate. Wiggs Laguna Sandwich Shop. Chris Tibu Real Estate. And Nick Cooper Real Estate. Return to the 35-yard line of the Breakers, where they'll take over after that first choppy offensive set. See if they can get something going here, trailing by 1. For 10 yards. Number 22, ended up with a tackle for 10 yards for Charlie Christian. You remember 2 weeks ago, Charlie Christian had a great game for the Breakers, and he picked up right where he left off with that run. Breakers look to hurry up. No let off. First finds Hooper, good for 7. Nice little pull route, 7-yard pull route. We've got 2nd and 3 inside Titan territory. Looked like Connor Peters was over there, one of those helping out with the tackle. Along with number 22, Emmett Evans. And then 2nd and 3 for the Breakers. Christian tries to go off tackle, but it is a great play by the Titans. Looked like 95, Luke Travis was Johnny on the spot, coming off the defensive end, unblocked, tackling Christian for a loss. It'll be 35 at midfield for the Breakers. Titans bring the blitz. Breakers going to a quick route to Hooper. Great defense though. 4th and 5, and it looks like the punt team coming out for the Breakers. Great job by the Titan defense to hold and force the punt, leading by 1. Once again, Dean Smith back to punt for the Breakers. Will go out of bounds, so no return. Looks like they mark it at the 31-yard line, 32-yard line. That was a popular yard line tonight for the Titans. 3rd possession in a row, taking over at their own 32-yard. All right, gotta pick it up, bring your defense. Gotta get that ball back for your offense.
That's your 3rd one.
This is an encroachment. Titans have been going on hard count, and Breakers are jumping. And that was a 5-yard penalty once again, shortening up the field. 1st and 5 for the Titans. Deghorn and Brubaker in the backfield for the Titans. And straight up the middle, no gain. Great job, Breakers. Garrett Byerly first to make contact with Brubaker. Maybe a gain of 1. 2nd and 4 for the Titans. That's a quarterback keeper on the lead option. Takes a Brubaker around the end for Deghorn. Tackle just short of the line to gain. It'll be 31 for the Titans. Look like Noah Thompson and Grayson Kazmoons with the tackle. 31 for the Titans. Breakers stack the line. Looking for a off. It is not given, but the throw is incomplete by the Titans. Will they go for it in their own territory? 4th and 1. This is a big play. Waiting for the call. I do not see a punt team. Looks like the Titans will go for it on 4th down. This is big, ladies and gentlemen. On your feet for the Breaker defense. It's a big stop. 4th and 1. Get on your energy, folks. Get on your energy. You might be trying to drive to the side. Cross the ball. Here we go. It's outside. Looked like they were trying to call the Breakers outside, but the center snapped it anyway, and the quarterback took the ball, ran it around the end, and got the first down. What a break for the Titans. 1st and 10 into Breaker territory at the 34-yard line. Great job by Jegmore there to get the first down. Caught a little unawares. Jegmore looking down the sideline. Fastball's incomplete. Great coverage by Noah Thompson. Turning and running, forcing them out of bounds. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Titans. That was number 8, Sam Kennedy. The pass was intended for Chase Porter. Jegmore sets up a screen, tight end screen. That's going up for a first down. That is Wyatt Bogdan who made the tackle, but not after first down for the Titans. Nice setup on the tight end middle screen. It'll be 1st and 10. Remove those chains. Remove the chains. 1st and 10 at the Breaker 33-yard line. Remove the chains. There's a flag on the field. Do not move the chains. Personal foul on the Breakers. Personal foul, that is another 15-yard penalty. Come on, Red. Coach Shanahan wants an explanation. Looks like roughing the passer was the call. Breaker 18-yard line. Lead option. Jegmore keeps it. Great job by the Breakers this time. Oh, still up. And finally taken down. Great job to fight off some tackles by Jegmore, but no gain on the play. I think it was barely first to make contact. 2nd and 10. As the time ticks off the clock at the end of the first quarter. Titans 8. Breakers 6. Laguna Beach Cheer Squad. Laguna Beach Drumline, ladies and gentlemen. All right, starting second quarter. Titans will take over deep into Breaker territory. Breaker 18-yard line. Second and 10 for the Titans. The Titans switched up their quarterback and went to Vaughn Steiner for one play coming out of the second quarter. The Breakers are ready for it, folks. That's a big sack. That's a 13-yard sack, bringing up a third and a long 22 for the Titans. Titans switch back to their starting quarterback, Degmore, on this big play for the Breakers. Great job today of the defense. Gets away, Thompson cleans it up. The blitz by freshman Charlie Christian, untouched off the end. First to hit Degmore, he shook it off, but Thompson cleaned it up, and that'll bring out the punt here, folks. They had second and 10 at the Breaker 17-yard line now, forced to punt. What a defensive effort by the Breakers. Punt goes out of bounds, short of the first down. Breakers will take over at that aforementioned 17-yard line. Wow. Breaker defense was stout. Did not break and gave the ball back to the offense. Let's see what they can do with it. First and 10. Breaker looks like they marked it back at the 15. See if the Breakers can get some rhythm going. Starting to march down the field a little bit here after that initial kickoff return. Haven't done much since. Here we go. First with the bubble screen to Strina. She's gained about 3 or 4 on the play. Riker Donahue with the tackle after a gain of 3. I think it was second and 7. Breaker gain of 4. Second and 6 on the Breaker 19-yard line. Breaker's going to get hurt. Christian. Well, it looks like there's another penalty on the play.
Whoa, come on, man.
Wide receiver getting caught with the holding call at the point of attack. Coach Hennigan is not a happy camper. On March, the Breakers back 10 yards. Every play by the Breakers offset by penalties. It'll be second and 11. Great run by Christian now. We're coming out of the game, and Bob Gardner in with an offset eye. Jack Hurst. Down the seam once again. Great defense by the Titans. Looked like the pass was broken up by number 9, Jackson Mello, with the defensive play. That will bring up 3rd and 11 for the Breakers. There is a penalty on the play, however. But it is in the position of roughing the pass. Let's see if that is the call. It is the call, roughing the passer on the Titans. Tack on another 15. What a play by Jack Hurst. Rolling to his left. Throwing, finding Gardner. What a catch on the fingertips. Getting one-footed fouls and inducing the penalty. The Breakers into Titan territory just like that. Let's see if that gets them going, ladies and gentlemen. Great job by that offensive line so far, holding up, giving Jack time to find Parker. Looks like encroachment, looks like the initial call on the defense. Yes, that is the call. That is a 5-yard penalty. Breakers giving the Titans a little taste of their own medicine, going for a hard count. That is a 5-yard, 1st and 5 for the Breakers on the march. Pocket collapses on Hurst, but he does a great job of getting it back to the initial line of scrimmage. Couldn't find anyone open, but it is still 2nd and 5. Great job by the Titans to collapse that pocket and force the quarterback run up the middle. Looked like Gleb Kosmovkov is in on the tackle. He of the aforementioned coming out early, carrying the American flag for the Titans. All right, Breakers right to the line, 2nd and 6. That's Paul Gardner. He was in the backfield, chipped the defensive line and catch the ball and gain of about 3. Little quick screen pass to Gardner. That'll be bringing up a 3rd and 3 for the Breakers. A big down here. Probably in 4-down territory, so 2 downs to get 3 yards for the Breakers. Not what the Breakers needed. Offensive line jumped, and that would be a 5-yard penalty. Bring up 3rd and 8 for the Breakers. A lot of penalties in the first half for the Breakers. Clean up. 3rd and 8. Receiver the screen to Hooper. People are first down in the penalty. It looked like a face mask at the end of the play. Hooper does a great job on the wide receiver bubble screen, not only to get the first. We'll wait for the initial, the final call. It is a personal foul face mask on the Titans. That'll tack on another 15. Breakers deep in the time territory on the 20-yard line. All right, it's Christian and Hurst in the backfield waiting for the ball. First and 10 for the Breakers, looking to take the lead. Hurst looking for a drag. That was Will Kimball in the delayed drag across the middle, just a little outstretched arm. Barely off his fingertips. It'll be second and 10 for the Breakers. This time it's Christian up the middle looking to gain yardage, but Titans all over him. No gain on the play. Great job by that stout defensive line, including a strong safety coming up to make the hit. That's number 22, Emmett Owens, first to make the hit, and it'll be third and 10 for the Breakers. First finds Christian short of the first down. Can't see through the smoke, but it looked like number 36, Zach Thomas, threw him out of bounds. 4th and 6 from the 16 would be about a 33-yarder from here. If you want to kick it, Breakers look like they're going to go. 4th down and 6 for the Breakers. Big 4th down here. Here we go. And John Shanahan wants to talk it over first before they decide this is a big play. Want to use one of his timeouts. 7:28 left in the half. Titans 8. Breakers 7. Looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field. Look down here for the Breakers. Let's see what they drew up at the timeout. First and Christian in the backfield. 3 wide on the far side. Touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. Railing to his left, taking the throw in the corner. Good for 16 yards on the TD. Brady Stringer with the kick. for making the touchdown pass. It's up. It's good. Breakers lead. 14-2. Shanahan going for it on 4th and 6. Having Hurst roll out to his left. He's finding Street in the end zone. Went back and said that was the call of the game. Well, that is the case. Street up here kicking off for the Breakers. And his own 40-yard line. 7:22 back. Time for back to receive. Upended there by the Breakers. Carlton was solid. Great tackle in the open field. Actually, I think that was number 1, Noah Thompson. Looked like number 7, but it was number 1, Noah Thompson. Great tackle in the open field. Upended. Putting the Titans deep in their territory on their own 14-yard line. Great run there by Brubaker. Finally gets loose. He's been trying to get loose all game, but that's his first big gain. About 13 yards on the play. Noah Thompson once again on the tackle after making the tackle on the kickoff, but not before a gain of 14 or 15 by Brubaker. The Titans went to an offset there, kind of caught the Breakers by surprise.
Yes, on my side.
Even faked out the cameraman. Number 3, Denfor, gave it to the fullback, but he pulled it back. Gain of another 12 yards. Took the defense unawares there, and right up the middle for Denfor. All right, up the middle for quarterback draw once again. They're saying he is down on the play. Quarterback gets back up, but he was down. 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5 for the Titans. They are on the march. Yeah. Once again, ready for it. Brubaker off tackle, but no thing to do. Looks like Thompson again and Xavier Brooks cleans it up. 1 yard gain. on the play, bring up a big third down. Third down and 5. In Titan territory at the 45-yard line. If the Breakers get a stop here, probably force the punt, get the ball back before the end of the half. Another big play for that Breaker defense. Great job by Noah Thompson. Great job by Paul Gardner and Grayson Cosmoon. It's fourth down, ladies and gentlemen. 4th and 4, and the punt team will come out. Right as they drew it up, Breakers will get the ball back. Lead by 6. Stringer with a fair catch. Great job. In there, they were able to secure the catch. And the Breakers will take over at their own 27-yard line with 4:07 left in the half. It looks like they found something on the last drive. See if they can keep it going, ladies and gentlemen. First Intermission with the offset eye. Titans bring the blitz. Breakers cannot pick it up. First goes down. Number 36, Zach Thomas. Coming off the edge, untouched. That is a 10-yard sack. Big play by that Titan defense right when they needed it most. 2nd and 20 now for the Breakers. As the time continues to tick, inside 3:30 left in the half. That's Brady Steele. Jack was going down and he still got rid of it. But there's a penalty on the field. Ladies and gentlemen, let's wait to see what the penalty is. It was thrown around the 35-yard line. It's a crackback block on the Breakers. A block when the other receiver is not ready. That's now a safety play, which means it'll come not all the way back, but it'll be 15 yards from the point of where the block was, all the way back to the 20, ladies and gentlemen. That wipes out a huge game. First the Stringer. Back in the day, that was legal. Not anymore. Safety issues. Making blocks like that. So it'll still remain 2nd down. Breakers actually get a gain of 3 yards on the play. So 2nd and 17 from their own 20-yard line. Great job by Hurst to stay in the pocket though, as he was taking a hit. And we got another penalty. Hurst had no time. Titans bring the blitz again. Breakers failed to pick it up, but let's wait for the call. That's a face mask on the Titans. That was a big play. That was a big call. You can see the hand kind of grasp or graze the face mask on the blitz. First head kind of turned a little bit. That caught the umpire's attention, and it'll be only a 5-yarder, and he did not grasp it. it was only a graze, so that's only a 5-yard penalty. Instead of the personal foul 15-yard penalty. So 2nd and 12 for the break.
Let's go, Breakers! Come on, Lloyd, let's go!
First, once again, forced to scramble. Not a lot of time. Slides safely before taking a hit, but now 3rd down and 8 at their own 30. The clock is ticking towards about 2 minutes left in the half. Both coaches electing not to call timeout. It'll be 3rd and 8 for the Breakers.
Come on, Lloyd!
Now timeout. Titans showed blitz. Breakers were not ready, so forced for timeout there. Good timeout by Coach Shanahan. 3rd and 7 with 1:54 left in the half. If the Breakers don't get it here, they will be forced to punt and get the ball back right before the end of the half. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, don't leave at halftime. The dance team will be performing at halftime on the Breaker field, so make sure you stick around, watch the dance team perform before you go get your food at the food truck. All right, pick down here for the Breakers. Pick down here for the Titans. Pick down for both offense and defense. Breaker Nation has got the flashlights with their cell phones going. Here we go. First rolls right, takes a big hit on the sideline, makes the throw just to the on the outstretched hands of Brady Stringham. That is a big stop by the Titans. Breakers forced to roll the pocket, expecting blitz, but it'll be 4th down. 1:47 clock stops on the incompletion. Titans will get the ball back. I believe they have still their 3 timeouts in their pocket, so we'll see what happens with Dean Smith here. Great high punt forced to the fair catch by Braden Baca, but the Titans take over at their own 41-yard line. 1:41 left with all 3 timeouts left. It'll be up to that Breaker defense once again, folks. See if they can hold them here and go into halftime with the lead. Degmore and Brubaker back in the backfield. 4 wide. Breakers rush forward, but they get there. Great job by the 4 front defensive linemen of the Breakers to force the scramble. And Wyatt Bogdan cleans it up. That's the first time out for the Titans. Great job, Breakers, to get pressure, forcing the scramble and the eventual tackle by Bogdan. So it'll be 2nd and 10, no gain on the play. Timeout, Titans. incomplete. Big third down coming up. Breaker defense once again forcing a quick pass. The receiver gets around. That's a Jaguar. And now we're 3rd and 10 with 1:23 left on the clock. Breakers should technically get the ball back themselves with one timeout left. Shanahan calls a timeout. He wants the ball back, ladies and gentlemen. Hines basically forced that last time out by Shanahan with the running play. Now wanting to throw an incompletion to stop the clock. So Breakers will get the ball back. Forcing the Titans to punt. 1:14 left in the half. No timeouts left. Another great job by the Breaker defense. They played well tonight, folks. Gave up that one drive early. The tight end slipped to the touchdown, but nothing since then. Giving the offense a chance to take the lead. See if they can get in a field goal territory here with 1:14 left in the half.
Get up there!
And string it back to return for the Breakers. Nice punt by the Titans. Left-footed move there by the big old number 19, Blake Dunn. Forcing the fair catch by String. Breakers taking over at their 19. No timeouts left. 1:09 left in the half. Let's see if the offense can score. They come out. Guns a blazing. We'll find out. Nice attempt by Jack Hurst. Going down the left side. Looked like Noah Thompson was the intended receiver. Hurst looked like he had to get rid of it a little quickly. And almost a big completion there. It'll be 2nd and 10 with 1:03 left in the half. All right, that'll stop the clock. That's a first down. Bob Gardner out of the backfield. Running back screen set up a nice offensive blocking in front of it. Big number 76 freshman Luke Ogden and freshman Weston Darrow out in front of Gardner. 10 yards. Gives a little bit of life to this Breaker offense. Reverse rolling left, looking for Strino. Well covered by the Titan defense secondary. Couldn't find the pocket to pass the response. Pass ball was incomplete. Out of bounds. 2nd and 10. for the Breakers at their own 30, 51 seconds left in the half. Remember, no timeouts for the Breakers. Looked like Pierce had it. Garrett Firely just falling a little behind him. Looked like he broke free just enough in the open field. But basketball team is easy. 30-10 for the Breakers. Time becoming a factor here. Still even territory at the 30. Will momentarily stop if there is a first down. So we'll see what the Breakers have in store here. Breakers trying to set up the screen. Looked like the defensive line got in a little too quick to throw off the timing. Carlton Busali with the reception, but ran out of bounds, stopping the clock. Loss of 2, fourth down for the Breakers, and it is the Titans with 2 timeouts that will get the ball back with 41 seconds left. And the punt goes a little high. Midfield is where the Titans will take over, folks. This half is not over yet. Titans with 34 seconds and 2 timeouts. Not sure how long of a field goal that their kicker is comfortable kicking in the pregame. Looks like he was kicking 35 to 40 yards, but we'll see what happens here. Collision, Brubaker swing pass, gain of 2, that would be a timeout. Great job by the Breakers to get Brubaker in the open field. That's not an easy task. 2nd and 8 in Breaker territory. Looks like Coach Angle wanted to use one of his 2 timeouts there. Set up a 2nd and 8. Great job by the Titan quarterback. Sarasi Edgar, pocket collapse when he found room up the middle. Scramble out of bounds at the Breakers 27-yard line with 17 seconds left and a timeout. Field goal would be about a 44-yarder from here. Might be a little long for the Titan kicker, not sure, but still got some time, and it's 1st and 10 for the Titans. Quick sideline play. Did you get it out? You did. quick hitter for 3 yards, creeping ever closer to field goal territory. 2nd and 7 at the 25, 11 seconds left. Once again, still with 1 timeout. Could be a big play here, 42-yarder from here. Breakers lead by 6. Let's see what the Titans have in store here. Looking in the end zone for his receiver number 2, Brandon Baca. Great job, both breakers there. Look like Brady Stringer broke up the pass. Initial defense by the breaker corner. And I think they're going to go for it, folks. 42-yarder. 5 seconds left. Kick is up. Is it long enough? It is. No good. Wide left. There is no penalty on the play, so that'll be the end of the half. The Breaker defense bends but does not break. A very interesting first half, but the Breakers will lead going into the half, 14-8. And now, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the LPHS dance team as they take the field. Their first time on the new football field, wanting to perform their show. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for staying and watching. Now you can go to the food trucks, support your team by buying food at the food trucks. And don't forget, LBHS gear all the way across the field. Buy your gear, represent your maroon and white in town and out of town. The gear goes quickly, so hurry up and get over there and buy your LBHS gear, ladies and gentlemen. 13 minutes till we take the field. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, start of the second half. If you remember, Titans elected to defer. Therefore, they will be getting the ball first. That is sure you back to Kid for the break. Zach Clayton all the way across the field, stretching out back to the 23-yard line. That looked like Otis Boltinghouse with the tackle. The first and 10 for the Titans at their own 24-yard line. And there is a penalty on the play. That's a hold on the kickoff, pushing the Titans back to the 10. So great field position for the Breakers deep to the town territory here. Quick curl route goes to the wide receiver for a gain of 7. Second and 3. Nice pass by Dagboard there. Quick hitter. Trying to get out of the shadow of his own end zone, and he does. Right back almost to the original line of scrimmage. So second and 3 for the Titans. The Breakers, great job defense. Titans go to their big back, Dick Brubaker, but no go. to Grayson Cosgrove with the tackle. That'll be a loss of 2. 3rd and 5 at their own 15. Back to Brubaker, just barely. Oh no, he looks like they're going to give him the first down. Barely enough for the first down. Looked like he might have been a little short, but he was not. First down, 5-yard gain by Brubaker. Move the chain. 1st and 10 for the Titans. First time on ice, Titans go to the fullback. Braden Wilson. Jaguar under center in the I formation goes quickly to number 7. Braden Wilson. Breakers were waiting for Brubaker. Did not get Brubaker. They got Wilson, and that's a gain of about 19 on the play. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line for the Titans. Brubaker on the running back swing pass, gain of 2. Breakers were ready once again. Looks like they have spies on Brubaker all night. Wyatt Bogdan there on the tackle. Will Kimball on the tackle. Gain of 3 for the Titans. Sometimes under center, sometimes in the shotgun. Looks like we're back to the shotgun. Brubaker right up the middle, sheds a few arm tackles. Good enough for the first down into Breaker territory. 48-yard line. Great job by that Titan offensive line to open up a hole. Haven't been a lot of holes tonight, but there's a big one there, and Brubaker does a great job. It is 1st and 10, Breaker 48-yard line. Remember, Titans started this at their own 10. Coming out of halftime with some energy. Brubaker once again on the swing pass, this time to the short side of the field, and Gardner comes up with a big hit. Rogan on the play. Might have had some room. Brubaker might have had some room, but not for Gardner. Great open field tackle by Bob. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Titans. Oh! It looked like it could have been intercepted, but ball incomplete. Jaguar looking for a deep curl route. Great job by him. His offensive line to give him time for that play to develop, but great defense by the Breaker secondary. Jack Hooper, free safety, Brady Stringham over there. Pass the ball is incomplete. 3rd and 10 for the Titans. Come on, D! Oh! It looks like, however, there is a flag on the play.
Pick that up!
There is actually.
He ran into us!
Come
on, bro!
Bullshit!
The ref was called, it was on the backside!
First and 10 for the Titans at the 28-yard line.
Who's got it better than us?
The sleeping giant.
He threw the ball down!
Lost him down on the play. Lost some yardage on the play. The 2nd and 12. Breaker defense is fired up after that ball.
Unsportsmanlike, you threw the ball, you ref!
See if they can bend but not break.
Come on, field judge, do your damn job! That wasn't catchable!
Pass ball is incomplete. Looks like we got another penalty.
Oh my gosh!
They're going to call a holding on the defense. Not pass interference, but that is a hold. Impeding the receiver. That is, however, a 10-yard penalty. A lot of yardage and penalty on this drive. It's going to be first down for the Titans. Might not be an automatic first down, so never move the chains too quickly. 10 yards was not good enough for the first down, so that'll probably bring about a 2nd and 3 for the Titans. So, not an automatic first down for the penalty, but a hold nonetheless. We beat it down, 21-yard line of the Breakers. Let's see if that defense can hold up. Here we go.
Come on, Pete!
Titans go to their fullback once again. It worked last time, it worked again. Braden Wilson looked like he had open field, but got tripped up around the 15. Just kind of tripped over his own feet there and fell over, but not for a first down. The Breaker 14-yard line, catching the Breaker defense by surprise with that fullback draw. Brubaker's Coleman goes 20 after a 5-yard gain.
Go regular.
Lost his helmet's got to come off the field for one play. Great tackle by the Breakers after a gain of 5 with the 2nd and 5 at the Breaker 10-yard line. Titans getting closer. They're punching it in to see if this Breaker defense can hold up.
Go Breakers!
Recovered by Denver. Johnny on the spot, but that would have been a turnover. Handoff was to Braden Wilson, who was filling in at tailback for Brubaker due to a lost helmet. We timeout on the field. For an injury, but that is a loss of 3. cramp. Looks like he's going to be okay. Jared Miley maybe cramping up a little bit.
Get out there!
We got a 3rd and 9.
Timeout!
Not an official timeout. Breakers not going to take the field. This is one of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd and 9. Breakers leading by 6. The 12-yard line of the Breakers. Let's see what the Titans have in store here. And the timeout once again. Neither team called it either. Official timeout. Jared Byerly has to come off the field due to the injury before. Here we go. The pressure isn't caught, no, but it is deflected and it falls incomplete. Jack Cooper almost with a great play. Big pressure up the middle by the Breakers, however, forced that pass and incompletion. The Titans will look to cut the lead in half. They're going to bring their field goal unit off the field. Trailing by 6. Take his own. Breakers defense holds, ladies and gentlemen. No penalty on the field. Breakers hold. They do have an injury. However, once again, it is just a cramp. It looks like that could be. But what a great job by the Breaker defense. Titans started that drive at their own 10-yard line. Ran off 8 minutes of clock. Looks like Garrett, once again, hopping off the field, possibly, not going to speculate, but could be a cramp. Looks like a cramp. And the Breaker offense will take over at their 20. With 4:10 left in the 3rd quarter. Still where we started the half, 14-8.
Let's go, Breakers! Beat the refs!
Breakers go to Intermission on the middle punt. Back quickly by the Titan defense. Pretty sure that was number 42, Wyatt Owens, first to meet Christian in the middle. And not even a gain of 1. Stop him before he'll get 60. Looking for Kimball. Looks like they got crossed up on the pattern. Defense by number 49, Connor Peters. Pass balls harmlessly incomplete. 3rd and 10. What a great. First is gobbled up. That's number 18, Kenneth Smith Brown with the sack. Nice delayed blitz by the Titans. Hurts couldn't find anyone, and that'll be a loss of about 10. Breakers will turn the ball over. They're about to punt deep in their own territory. Keith Smith back to punt. It's up a good punt. Fair catch around the 41. Braden Vaca.
Come on, defense!
It'll be up to the Breaker defense once again to hold this Titan offense, high-powered Titan offense. And they've done a great job ever since that early first quarter touchdown. And they do the job again, though. Backup quarterback Ron Steiner into the game. Asked to throw a 15-yard back shoulder to Braden Vaca, and he gets it. Great pass by Steiner. Hasn't thrown a pass all game, and there he is. Let's see if they keep him in the game. They do. With Brubaker on the offset, Steiner in. Steiner, once again, another first down for the Titans, finds Braden Vaca. Little 12-yard curl pattern. It is on time. Breaker defense was there, but the pass was just better. And another injury on the field. Timeout. It's official timeout. While we wait, once again, I want to shout out some of our sponsors. Coriana Jewelry, local in town. If they ask you who you're wearing, you get to say Coriana. We also have Fine Service Real Estate, Livell Real Estate. Don't forget to get your sandwiches at Riggs. Riggs Laguna Sandwich Shop. We got Chris Tibu Real Estate and Nick Hooper Real Estate. A lot of real estate companies here because the houses are always going for sale. Get yours on the cheap in Laguna. Additional sponsors: School Power, Laguna Beach Police Foundation, Marcus and Darian Real Estate. Don't forget Obi and the Ranch. What about Fuel Education Advocacy Group, Laguna Family Dentistry, and Solid Sleep. Jedediah Coffee. Hey, Border Brew. Border Brew in Laguna. Adolfo's Mexican food. Acai Republic. And the Bleed Sports Podcast Network. Here we go, folks. First and 10 for the Titans. Steiner back. Brubaker up the middle. Gain of 5. They're finding some room now with Brubaker. Finding some gaps. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Titans. See if that Breaker defense can come up with another big stop. We need your energy. We need your help. Steiner rolling right, looking for the pylon, but pass ball is incomplete. Great defense there by the Breakers, all over it. It looked like he might have had room, but Breaker cornerback, number 7, Carlton Vasali was there. Along with, once again, Garrett Farley back in the game off that cramp, and it'll be 3rd down and 5. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 3rd and 5 inside the 10-yard line. Come on, guys. Ryder once again finding his receiver, Baca. That pass is complete, but it's short of a touchdown, but it is good for a first down. Same play, but on the opposite side, and this time it is complete. 1 yard line, first and goal for the Titans at the 1. And the tush push is good for a touchdown. That'll be 6 points for the Titans. That ties it up. It's 14-14. And it looks like they're going to go for 1 to take the lead. It is up and it is good. The Titans take the lead. Felt like they had the ball the whole third quarter, kind of wore down the Breaker defense. Up to the offense. Answer now. 15-14 with 101. That was a fast third quarter. 101 left in the third. Breakers trail by 1. Return teams on the field. Cooper and Stringham will most likely one of them receiving the stick. The first kickoff it was Cooper for a touchdown. Let's see if we can get some good position here. Finding room, they tried to skip it. Cooper scooped it up and got it back near midfield. Another great job by not only Jack Cooper, but that kickoff return team laying blocks all the way down the field, giving the offense great field position, almost inside Titan territory. It'll be first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Let's see if the offense can answer like they have all year. Bubble screen goes to Hoover, hoping for a few blocks, did not get them. Gain of 2. Titans all over that one. Looked like Riker Donahue was first in all the way on the opposite side. They did that tackle coming from the short side to the far side of the field. Great job by Donahue. All right, there's a timeout on the field with 29 seconds left in the quarter. Not sure why, but injury. I think Cooper injury. So here we go. 2nd and 8 at midfield for the Raiders. And that'll be an actual timeout by. That'll be their first timeout. Coach Zangle did not like the offensive formation, decided to use a timeout. Breaker Nation over there, loud and proud. The student body came out tonight. You've heard them all night, folks. Here we go, 2nd and 8. 50. Christian with the pitch play. Charlie Christian didn't have a lot of room, but he ran over it a few times for a 1st down. He's a freshman, folks. Number 44, Charlie Christian. Great run. Right when the Breakers needed it. 1st and 10 at the Titans 40-yard line. Hurst looking for Kimball. Can't find him once again. Pocket collapses. Throws off the timing. 2nd and 10. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter, folks. What a game. Hopefully you enjoyed these two teams competing, pushing each other to excel on the field tonight. We're through 3 quarters into 1-point game. Trains lead by 1 of the Breakers. Laguna Beach, shoe score! All right, here we go, start of the 4th. 2nd and 10. Quick 5-yard curl to Jack Hooper. Donahue once again first to hit him. That's good for 5. First to Hooper. 3rd and 5 for the Breakers. Right back to it. Probably 4-down territory here. A little long for the field goal. We'll see. That's good. Bob Gardner, enough for a 1st down. Great job by the offensive line. Giving him room to rumble. Breakers come out for that offset. Haven't seen that much tonight, and it caught the defense unawares, and Gardner goes for 6. 1st and 10. Titan 29-yard line. Another nice quick on-time pass. First to Bogdan. 6 or 7-yard curl pattern. It drops about 8-yard gain. Those are tough to defend when they're that quick and they're on time. And the Breakers have found something. It's 2nd and 2 at the 22. Charlie Christian fighting for that first puck. Looks like he's barely short. Little jersey tug wide open. He's held on for dear life. Pulls down Christian, short of the first down, inside the 21. Got to get to about the 19 and a half, so it's a long one. Third and a long one. Let's see what the Breakers have to score. Kick down here. We'll stay on the ground or go to the air. We'll find out. They stay on the ground and do not get a first. Gobbled up. Defensive line and number 22, Emmett Owens. Loss of actual one on the play. It'll be now 4 and 2.5. Gotta give the Breakers some, you guys. It's fourth down in the fourth quarter. Trailing by one. Easy. That's the first down. Great job. First to Stringham. Double screen. Down to the 5-yard line. Shanahan goes to the tried and true double screen. It's first and goal for the Breakers. Great energy by the fans that boosted our Breakers on that one. And we'll see if they can punch it in. Unbelievable run and attack.
He's got it.
Wide receiver drag. First line Stringham. Great play call by Coach Shanahan. Great job on the offensive line. What a drive by the Breakers. They found something. They found their energy. They found what they needed on that drive. And with 8:11 left in the game, Breakers 22, Titans 15. That was a 60-yard drive by the Breakers. Bring a punch into the end zone. You cannot return it in the end zone. folks. These teams, you guys have pumped up our team. That's what happens when you play at home. And you get energy off the whole crowd to see if the defense is up to the task. Steiner once again did a good job coming in, lost possession, so they'll keep it in. Steiner breaks his way. Thrown across the body of midfield and off. Breaker with the kick. Giving the Breakers a ball inside territory at the 34-yard line with 8:01 left on the clock. What a play by the Breaker defense. What a play by Bob Gardner. See if the Breaker offense can capitalize on the tree. Another quick pass, almost picked off for the Titans. They almost returned the favor, but first was too quick to Hooper. 8-9. Second and 1. Charlie Christian, sweet play in for the first cut. There's a penalty on the play. We'll wait for the call. Back in the holding. Holding on the Breakers. We'll push them back. Second and 11 instead of second and 1. Or actually, instead of a first down by Christian. Back to the 35-yard line. Second and 11 for the Breakers.
Let's go, Breakers! Don't let the refs win!
Up by Stringham. It is good. What a play call by Coach Shanahan. What execution by Hurston Stringham. Breakers 29, Titan 15. You can see that coming. Coach Shanahan setting that up all night with some quick 5-6 yard curls. Titans sat on one and Stringham ran right by. Tesoro with the kickoff return. Shed a few tackles. Big hit. Kept on going. Got to the 22-yard line. The rest of the Breakers cleaned him up. But the initial hit, he bounced off of. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Titans. With 6:49 left in the game, trailing by 14. Once again, Vaughn Steiner will be the quarterback. Steiner to Vaca. That's good for 15-16. That's a first down. Nice post pattern over the middle in the open Breaker territory, but there's a flag.
Wrong way, Rex. Normally on that.
I'm not sure what they call if they're marching backwards. The Titans. So the big play right out. All the way back to the Titans 16-yard line. It's a big ball that helps the Breakers defense out tremendously. Nice job slipping a tackle, slipping two tackles. Braden Wilson with the swing pattern on the flat. Gain of about 5. Season 2 Breaker defenders. Braden Wilson had 2 long runs from the fullback position. And the Titans right back to the line. Second and about 16 to go. Dangerous pass intended for Philip. Great defense by the Breakers. We have the 3rd and 16. .551 left in the game. 3rd and 16. It's a big play for the Breakers defense. Great job. Forcing the run by Steiner. Trying to find the room up the middle. Much. Gain about 3 or 4. It'll be a long 4th down. 4th and 13. And it looks like the Titans will elect to go for it. Trailing by 14 with 5 minutes left in the game. This will be a big play by the Breakers. Ladies and gentlemen, they need you right now. 4th and 13. Incomplete. That'll be a turnover on downs. Breaker defense up to the task. Great job, fans. Great job, defense. Forcing the scramble by Steiner. Looking for his receiver, but overthrowing him. And it'll be 1st down for the Breakers at the Titans. 19 yards. the fourth quarter for the Breakers. You remember, not too long ago they trailed by 1, now leading by 14. They put together quite a fourth quarter. We'll see if they can add on here. And the Breakers, what a fourth quarter, folks. Breakers 36, Titans 15.
You might be thinking of somebody else, but I did interview them.
Again, Springer puts it in the end zone. Great hit. Great job by the special teams tonight on both sides. Titans will take over at their own 20.
Go keep pressing, Laguna!
Breakers have put up 22 points in this fourth quarter alone. Second and 10 for the Titans. That's Brubaker. He's had a nice game tonight, folks. It's another 10-yard game. Look like Denver's back in the game for the Titans. Brubaker's found room. The entertainment's like an injury on the field.
Hey, D. Have a good trip, buddy.
Give it up. Number 70, Easton Perez. Coming off the field, hopefully he'll be all right. Anything off. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Titans at the 30. Jaguar back, their quarterback for the Titans. Looked like he had encroachment on the defense. A little too quick. That's a 5-yard penalty. Be 1st and 5 for the Titans. With 4:36 left in the game. Trailing by 21.
It's like you guys have
That pass is going to be intercepted. Number 1, Noah Thompson. Great defense going for the apex of the ball and finding it and holding on. Great job by Noah Thompson to once again turn over the Titans and give the ball back to that high-powered 4th quarter Breaker offense. A lot of people that left after the 3rd quarter are going to be surprised when they see the final score. Wish they would have stayed. What a great quarter by the Breakers. A reminder, next home game will be in 2 weeks. 2 weeks for the next home game, so hopefully see everyone back here. We are away next week. September 26th, next home game. All right, great offense out on the field. Jack Hurst still in there. Charlie Christian running back. Great job by the offensive line tonight. Looked like a lot of movement there on offense. It was. That's a 5-yard penalty. False start by a couple offensive linemen, so that'll push the Breakers back 5 yards. 1st and 15. That's Charlie Christian, folks. We're not done yet. Great 25-yard gain. Rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling. Great job by him tonight. A couple of big collisions by Charlie Christian. And the clock will continue to run. Looks like Carlton most solidly back in the backfield with Jack Hurst. Musali gets the carry in for a couple. Great job by the Titans. Emmett Owens in on the tackle, along with number 49, Connor Peters. And all the way over on the far side of the field to make the tackle. So it'll be 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line for the Breakers. Solid trying to stay in balance. He did. Great job. Keep the clock winding. Like the old school football, pulling guard and tackle for the sweep there. Old Green Bay Packers sweep left. Need about 4 on that. Be 3rd and 4. Breakers looking to salt this one away. If they get one more first down, they should do it. Be 3rd and 4 and see if they can get it here. Did that first down. Will Kimball fighting off tacklers. Looked like he was going to be tackled at the line, but did not. He fought for 5, which will be a first down, which will be enough to wind this one down. Breakers probably going into victory formation here. Or not. Jack Hurst will take a knee. Great job by both teams tonight. Please clap it up for both of our teams. Tesoro, Laguna Beach, hard fought on the gridiron tonight. Boys all practice very hard to put it all on the line. They have each other to thank, to push each other to excel. That will be the last play of the game, folks. Give it up. Laguna Beach coming away with a hard-fought victory, 36-15. We'll see everybody here in 2 weeks. Drive safely. Don't forget to tip your truck.